Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode here from the Hermitcraft server. Today on a Saturday, not on a Friday, and yeah, reason being, it actually was Karin's birthday this week, and I wanted to take some time with family and make sure Karin has a beautiful birthday, and we did some nice stuff together, and then later went out for dinner and so on. It was cool, but yeah, obviously, you know, priorities, right? If your partner for more than 20 years has birthday, you better be there. Cannot grind all the time, although the results of our grind are also, you know, something we can be proud about. Not only a long-term relationship, I guess. Yeah, last time we made this amazing mural, how I like to say, mural, pixel art, alright, but it's amazing. And yeah, a lot of positive feedback from you guys for that, and thank you so much, much appreciated, right? It's lovely to see that you also understood that this means something, that when we can create something like that together, and you appreciate it and appreciated the artists. That's always awesome to read. Today again, talking about artists, right? We have a fantastic thumbnail, this time by Sprockside. Let's have a look at it. Another version of the Goat Mother, and I love it. It is so beautiful lore-wise, right? The all-giving Goat Mother, and you know, giving us gifts. Let's see, later today I will meet with Jeromus, and we will see if we can transfer that potentially in another one of the pixel arts, maybe over here. We'll see. We'll play around with it a little bit. Yeah, can never really tell in advance how well it will transfer into Minecraft, but hoping for the best. Anyways, make sure to check out the links in the video description. There's plenty of important links today, not only to Sprockside, but also, yeah, to the people that are behind some of the tech projects we're working on always. And today we want to work on something really cool. I put some time in, did some preparations, and shipped over 17 villages we'll need. And today we'll be working on a really cool raid farm project I wanted to do for a long time, because always not having enough redstone and whatnot is a bad thing. And yeah, potentially for shadow tech we're working on a little bit, you know, we might need that too. We'll see. Things are changing constantly. The design is completely different by now, so like every 2-3 days I get a new message. Yo doc, things changed, hold up, we might have a better solution. And yeah, we'll see. But yeah, nevertheless, the raid farm we want to build, and it's gonna happen here. And I told you last week, I was talking to Brad, you know, of the Kronos tech server, and yeah, he was working on a really cool design. We wanted to have a design that is a bit, you know, mid-tier, let's call it, right? You have Iron Fox Force design that became really popular. A bunch of hermits built this on the server here too, which is a let's start a farm, let's say, right? And then there's the insane farms that put out like 900k items. Those are extreme and often require the use of bots, you know, carpet bots, to have exact timings. A doable farm is, though, for most people, one that would trigger a raid every 20 ticks, that is every second. And with a farm like that, yeah, we should get raids of 17,000 redstone and glowstone, and about 300,000 something items. So, you know, above Iron Fox Force, when it comes to the output, a little bit more complicated but doable. And that was the kind of the idea behind this whole design. I asked if Brad would be down to work on that, and he put some time in, and then, you know, other people took inspiration from Brad's design again, and then there was Nash, and this design we're gonna build today. Brad also suggested this design, said, hey, this is good, it doesn't need you know, vex suppressors, which is a huge advantage. And so we went for that. All the videos are linked in the video description, or the channels. Brad and Nash actually also made a block by block tutorial for the raid farm design, which is really cool. So if you want to build it too, you can. We will test it today thoroughly and see if everything works fine, and yeah, hook it up. So yeah, that's the main plan, and then we'll see, maybe we can hammer out another one of the murals. But yeah, I'm not prepared resource wise, no idea. what awaits us. It could be a monster grind. We'll see, but not promising yet. We'll see how the pixel art translates. It's in the making, and maybe we have to work a little bit together with the artist to change some colors or whatever. We'll see. We'll try our best, that's for sure. Then, of course, important news, Decked Out will Phase 5 is postponed a little bit. TwitchCon is happening in Vegas. Tango is going to be there. Lots of stuff on his plate. So he decided to push the start of Phase 5 back by a week. So everybody's thirsting for Decked Out content. But fret not, your doctors got you covered. I still have a few good runs from Phase 4. Deadly runs. And this was just runs I recorded and never really commentated over it. So I tried something new for this run. I did a post commentary, and you can check it out. In the meantime, I get the last bits of resources together, and then we can start working on the raid farm. Alright guys, so as I know, Decked Out content is a bit rare this week because Tango's away, Phase 5 will have to wait. But don't worry, the doctor got you covered. You know, I got quite a bunch of these matches where I just played for fun, right, and didn't really do commentary. I think that's really important as a content creator as well. You know, you don't always want to think about producing and creating, and also just enjoy games and try to do a few maxed out runs where you don't think about time you spent in the dungeon and stuff like that and sneaking too much. Try to do some maximized runs, right? And I've pretty much exclusively been running deadly difficulty pretty much. I don't know who went before me. Here, Tango Cam was not really on, and we had other hermits holding the map, helping each other out. So at this time, Keralis was holding the map for me, sitting in a hole somewhere over, loading the map in. And here we're going in. Strategy with these runs by now is pretty much make our way down to level 3. Get the artifact out. I had all kinds of locations, the deepest of the deep, all the way back in the dungeon on layer 3 and so on, but by now I got killed twice or so by the wardens, actually killing me, shooting me, zapping me, but most of the time I actually managed to get out unscathed. Keralis deck jokes, obviously. Trying to stay focused here, okay? This is a try-hard run. So at try-hard runs, I not tend to upload them too much, just because, at the beginning and so on might be a bit slow-paced, but I think here and there I can do it and give you a bit of my thoughts here. So obviously, look at our loadout, right? The deck is huge. We got all kinds of cards in there. What we're looking for in early phase, obviously, is something that triggers treasure, because our dominant goal here right now is only make sure to get a key as quick as possible. I'm not... Here's a Reckless Charge. It's a new card I added to the deck that deploys embers if you trigger a Shrieker. I'm trying here. Here you heard the sound. You have like 8 seconds or so to do it, and it didn't work. But it's a new card in deck that will definitely come in handy. Got a bit unlucky. I had majestic runs, like 40 plus embers always. Like the last 3 runs before this were all, deep runs, 40 plus embers. But I was super scammed by the shop in this phase, man. Like all other people are getting, what is it called, the when you get the armor, the diamond armor, the most overpowered card, Cup and Etho have them now. And that is, they will, have a holiday in the dungeon, and I have to struggle. And I had so many great runs, but the shop scammed me every time. Right here, early phase still, right? Going the right side route here, which is a good route to grab some berries. So if I'm, going for deep runs, which mostly happens, I go this route. But then I was like, dang it, really sneaking all the way and then triggering this Shrieker there. But we got some Clank Block. You can hear dings all around me to the left. So I'm trying my luck here first, and if that doesn't work, I tend to go up to crypts, or you know, it's also good sometimes to backtrack through the lower area with the table and then go up through dripstone caves. That's also a good loot route. I try to spruce this up a bit. In the end, it's just RNG. Where is the key? How can you get it? We're getting already 5 treasure here, but none of it was a key. But backtracking here, I heard a toot for the embers. So we got some embers being deployed on the map right now. Treasure hunter coming out again. I'm okay with it, but right now I was hoping I probably had a key already. I heard the ding over in throne room. For a while there were never keys right next to the throne here. There's a treasure, or you know, I call it throne rooms, the kneeling man. Behind the kneeling man there can also be keys now. And here for sure, so we grab one here. And we are already up to 6 coins, 1 key. That is alright, but ideally, you know, you don't want to spend too much time in the upper level for looting. It always makes sense to loot on level 2. There's a good level to loot. There's some really good drop spots. There's a chance to get rusty repair kit to hit even more crowns and embers on a run. So it's yeah, you know, ideally you want 1 treasure card to play top stairs, get a key right away and head down. So all your cards play at least on level 2. On level 3, I'm not yet there where I say, hey, okay, you know, I'm gonna walk around everywhere, try to loot, but I had a few runs where I had to go around because some areas were blocked and I couldn't immediately get out fast, and there was good loot down there too. So here, this is my standard route by now. I'm going down the lava side of the stairs and then going up here to rusty repair kit location and this bridge, because this is kind of in the middle of the whole level, and you can hear the treasure dings nicely. You have a nice overview of ship, can check out where Willy is, scout that's what I'm doing here a little bit, trying to get some intel. And now I'm pretty much just waiting for some treasure cards to maybe popping off. So yeah, you can hear some treasure dings. So my chances of finding a key are a bit higher before I, you know, go further and clank up the place. Always makes sense to pause here and there. So checking out the situation here, seeing, okay, 2 ravages kind of pinchered here. So we might have to do some slick moves. Checking down here, there is a treasure spot right there in the middle. Unfortunately, it's only a coin. But I found plenty of key down here too. It's worth going down here, although in many cases right up on the stairs there's the treasure hunter we were kind of waiting for. There, this time not, but in many cases there is a shrieker. So every time you go down to repair rusty, yeah, you might trigger the shrieker there, but this time around it was not activated. Okay, I checked. Oh, quick. This guy couldn't catch on so fast. Mushroom route was pretty much blocked. The guy was jumping, trying to detect us. The guy comes after us, but yeah, the area is zoned here, so if we make it through now, we're safe pretty much past these carpets here. But I'm still trying to break line of sight, because I want the guy, you know, to wander away as quick as possible and not hang out here in case I need to backtrack quick. This is always a good route to get out. Through the dripstones here, then jump through Pearl's area and then over the chains and out. This is a route that can never be blocked, pretty much. So that is always the safe route to go. Beast sense triggering here a little bit. We trigger 2 shriekers going over there. That's a nasty spot for a shrieker. So that's why I always try to hug the wall here a little bit and make my way over there. And yeah, here is a loot spot. To the left is a loot spot, and this way now we have easy access as well to a bunch of the another shrieker, bunch of the areas around ship, already behind ship, which is a good spot because you mostly are not stressed out by Willy. And you can go around to the right side of me here and find good loot, and there's also key locations. But my first attempt, always when I come down here, now I heard treasure off, going back there, contemplating should I go. But here is also good treasure drops here, and then there's a little cave to the right side. And Embassy Poppen here. I really liked this loot spot and often get lucky there with keys. So this is a bit of a failed jump here. Don't know what I was doing. If I get over and done. And then to the right side here is a cave. And what do you know? Obviously, he's right here. So this is a good spot to camp out a little bit. Although it's normally heavily shrieked up, as you could hear. I was triggering a bunch of clank. At the moment, no clank block cards are playing, which is alright. Bounding Strides is also in the deck by now. Jump Boost. Very useful to take all kinds of shortcuts and things. But yeah, obviously also would prefer it maybe towards the end a little bit. Depends, it can be useful in many cases. Okay, filling my hunger up and then we're going down. So here I'm already sneaking a little bit because I had this situation that the wardens were literally right there and I walked down normally towards the entrance of the level and boom, immediately they locked onto me and actually shot me, both of them, and I died like literally coming in here, poof, I almost pretty much instantly got shot after I made it, I don't know, past the rails there. So here is my standard route. I'm checking the compass a little bit. We checked beforehand, it's middle level, but as I said, I also had artifacts all the way back, like furthest back in the dungeon, down on level 3. But also, you know, artifact wise, I got scammed, man. How many times I got the golden eye? Other people make it in there once, come out with a 50 bomb. You know, it's like what? And then they on top of that get I don't know, armored up or whatever the card is, right? So here you can see hazard block already. This route will not lead back up. And well, my strategy, that's quick step, that's really nice now. That's a speed boost we have for a minute, and that of course is a card a lot of people are sleeping on, but I think it's really good when you have some experience with level 3, where you most of the time have to sneak. You love speed boost. So here we found it already, I think. Yeah, it was one of those not so deep in, and you know, you can bet what I get here. Ah, golden eye for the 4th time or so, 34. I mean, not complaining, but it could be way better. Like, even when I had to go all the way to the deepest spot of the dungeon there on level 3 of this, finally made my way there. I think it was one of the runs where I got blasted by Warden's Den, but even there I get the golden eye. I am really feeling scammed. So now, trying to make my way back. I know here this is hazard block to the right, we can't get back up there. I have pretty decent map knowledge now of this whole layout. It's not as complicated as the other levels, or I have was quick for me to understand how it is laid out. There's pretty much just it's a rectangular box, pretty much, and then there's offshoots to the left and to the right, and you might have to go around a little bit, but pretty much it's relatively straightforward, and never had a hard time finding any artifacts in here yet. Like the artifact locations were really clear. So, for example, here this bridge, right, when I have to go down one layer lower, I often even tend to just simply jump down there. There's ledges and stuff you can land on, you will not take much damage, and it will save you a lot of time. Downside is the jumping and dropping down, obviously, also can create some noise. And yeah, that is obviously something you kind of want to avoid. So we just keep on going here, pretty much just trying to get out, and then we see the exit, and then we can sprint the rest. But that's standard procedure. I'm thinking in phase 5 Tango will do something to level 3 to make it a little bit harder, because there's a few players like Etho, maybe Cap, that really like run like level 3 runs with like a 70% win rate or higher, and I think he might have to nerf or buff or do something, because yeah, obviously you want it to be challenging. Nevertheless, you know, the maniacs we were, all of us realized he might do something and make it harder, so everybody tried to get a lot of runs in. On level 3 we get good artifacts, right, and Iso and Cup really got good cards, and I got scammed, man, and I had at least the same win rate, if not better at 1 or 2 days. So yeah, it's like, but still, you know, I'm not trying to whine. I was thinking that let's go through spiders maybe. It's always a good loot route, you know, you can hear the things around me all over the place, but unfortunately Ravager up there. So now I'm thinking, okay, I have plenty of cards in the deck, I have lots of, you know, clank block up still, and yeah, we're good, you know, I'm moving now. I'm not too concerned about creating too much clank, I'm just trying to move fast and cover a lot. You can hear the dings all over me, right? This is the ideal situation, kind of, I described. Right, we went into level 3 quickly, got in and out relatively fast, and now we have still yeah, Frost Focus playing now, for example. A lot of good cards to be played here on level 2, and then we have a bit of a looting route here, going around and then up over bridge again. There's another spot. You can see we are raking in the crowns now. Now is the fun part of the run, where you really try to max everything out. So I'm chilling here, contemplating, should I go down? Remember, there was no Shrieker, I can definitely quickly check. Aha, another crown, I think, and it's a key. Well, we don't need that anymore, but yeah, now I'm thinking, man, wouldn't it be great to have a rusty repair kit on this run too? We got 13 coins, that's 3 more crowns. So at the moment we're sitting at 6 crowns, and I think 35 embers in total, and I'm thinking, yeah, that's not good enough. Like, I need to, you know, always be in the plus 40 range with my runs. Anything else I consider a not so great run. So, waiting here a little bit, checking, where is the Ravager that was camping here before? Who cares? I saw the rusty repair kit down there, and now it's just like rushing a little bit, failing the jump for, I don't know, like this jump bit here always gets to me, although it's super easy jump bit. And I was like, why? Really was annoyed there. Okay, let's just go slow. You can literally walk down there. Jump, jump, in. What's the problem? It's like, okay, thank God. Rusty repair kit didn't despawn. And I got an ember on top of that. Checking real quick. Do I see anything around? Where is Willy? Who cares? Let's first get the rusty repair kit, is on my mind right now. So Keralis is already complaining because the run takes so long, and now I'm more focused with the jumpy bit here. It's don't stress yourself out. Quickly make it over. And now map knowledge, of course, already plays a huge role. I know the perfect and safe way to get out that cannot be blocked no matter what. It's just simply back up, and here's a good loot route we will come by as well. Here's always a good drop spot, and then up, and then the first right, and you come straight for Rusty, right? What you do not want is to pull any Ravages in here, so because yeah, then you have to jump down and yeah, pull them with you, get them off the bridge here. You cannot loop them here. I'm triggering lots of clank, but I don't mind. Look at the clank block we got going at the moment on the map, so you know, I'm just, well, yeah, I'm moving. Okay, in there with the rusty repair kit. Thank you, Rusty. A whole lot of embers and a bunch of crowns. Really cool. You can't use rusty repair kit twice. It's pretty much, it's an iron nugget right in. You can repair golems when they are damaged, but undamaged golems you can't. So I am assuming Tango has a reset mechanism that when the dungeon resets, it also damages Rusty a little bit. So he's ready to go. So yeah, then now I'm thinking, okay, pretty decent run. I think I shouldn't stretch my luck further. I also looked at my card count, seeing, okay, might make our way up slowly but surely, because, you know, towards the end, the clank block, you see how it literally melts away now. You can hear the tiptoeing sound, doom, doom, doom. That's every time Stumble wants to play and it gets blocked. So we're looking, okay, left side path is open. As you can see, I'm moving a little bit faster now. I want to be in a spot where I can say, okay, I'll have a good chance to make it out. So now, yeah, I'm chilling, just checking what cards we still haven't played. My deck was changing a lot at this time. Like I was doing trades with XB crafted. He needed his deck to be buffed up a little bit, so I traded away some of my cards and give some to Cleo, to Iskal, and then, you know, run again, added other maybe better cards most of the time. And like at this point I didn't know what was played or what's gonna be playing, and I was just thinking, okay, before we have to deal with a Max Clank Vex situation and lose this, I mean, that's a 8 crown run, right? Yeah, let's get out. Plus it's a lucrative run with the embers, 12 additional frost embers and the golden eye 34, so this was a 46 run, and I was like, oh yeah, come on, this time I really, you know, tried it all. This must be the time when I finally get rewarded and also get one of the OP cards. I was, you know, trying to get so hard, and there I was leaving and cannot do math. 9 crowns. I was thinking I had 16. Should have probably looked for one more coin, man. But yeah, whatever. I mean, sometimes Keralis was getting impatient, and here's like, okay, that already starts bad. No, 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 no. Oh, no. Scammed again. It's like, really? That's it? No, couldn't afford any of those, and the only uncommon that pops up. Yeah. Yeah. So, that was a really good run. Deadly run, had to go all the way down. But yeah, completely scammed with the cards, man. I'm still salty about it. I had such good runs. Pretty much most of my deadly runs looked like that. As I said, around a 70% win rate, I would say, with the deadly runs. And yeah, we will see what Tango does. Maybe there will be yeah, crazy changes, or you know, we have a chance in phase 5 to really change our luck there and get better card draw. Man, despite us taking out so many embers, I mean, yeah. Anyways, I'd say let's get going here. Yeah, I'm just gonna start building, and you can enjoy a bit of a time lapse, right? Right? Good old time lapse. And there she blows. Haha. Nice. Awesome. So, we can turn off the hitboxes. This is the raid farm setup by Nash, and it's a sleek build. Building that thing took me like an hour and a half, I would say. It's really straightforward. It's not bulky at all. Fits in this one chunk. And yeah, we have a sorter array below here. I will only collect redstone, glowstone and emeralds. The rest we just burn for now. We don't really need. And yeah, to complete the farm, I need to grab those villagers I hauled over a few days ago. 17 in total. And yeah, fill those in these chambers up here. One needs to go here, 4 there, 4 there, 4 there, and then lastly 4 below here. And then we should see rates for the items we are after at around 17,000 per hour for the redstone and the glowstone, and that is really nice. So that was a quick job. Yeah, only need to fill in stuff. What was not a quick job was this here. This was probably the most insane resource grind I've ever done. Since we last spoke in the video, Like a real time 24 hours playtime have passed. Like not a day or so, like another 24 hours me playing over a stretch of 3 days. And during that time, I gathered all of this. And this is the most insane collection of blocks and materials. Like, I don't even, like, you know, I needed to go mining forever in the mesas to find gold. I needed to make raw gold. This was so expensive. This took so long. Oh my god. I don't... Yeah, all of this, it's the most random assertion of blocks. I mean, it's gonna be mad. Oh, and those, oh, red nether bricks, bruh. Oh, and those. Oh my god, there's a few blocks in there that really took a long time. Wow. But I can't believe it. I have them all here. And yeah, all of these blocks need to be placed right here. Yeah, we're gonna start with another mural. Let's see how far we can take it. It's insane. Yeah. I don't even... Oh, okay. Anyways, I also wanna test the raid farm, so I guess I will start hauling some villagers over. Guess I'll need some rail. Best way to do that would be maybe having some powered rails, so we can at least get them nicely up there. Then we start loading the base here, and yeah, eventually we'll get that done too. And also start building over there at the Mural building project a little bit. But bro, this is gonna be absolutely insane. But yo, you know, if you thought this looks cool, not, you know, talking down on this one from over here, I mean, this looks absolutely stunning. This here is next level. You saw the detail level we will go. With these amounts of blocks, this crazy combination of blocks, it's gonna look absolutely mad. So yeah, I don't know what's going on at the moment. I'm hammering out stuff like there's no tomorrow. I'm literally like out grinding everybody. Absolutely mad. Okay, the volcano of Scar is coming along though. Nicely. Check it out. Definitely part of the lore here of the perimeter, right? The volcano erupted, earthquakes and things, and that caused the flood. And the olden people thought, okay, gods are mad. Totally fitting. I'm so happy that Scar made this thing. It looks scary as well. He did a great job with it. Huge terraforming job. Talking about grind. You know, when Scar is on and going, he's also, yeah, producing like crazy. It looks absolutely mad. Okay, where to start? I guess it's villager hauling time. Alright, loading up the villagers is going fine. Just come on. I need to move the minecart a bit. Alright, get the guy in. And at the moment I'm filling this chamber down there. I have the top two and the very top done already. Yeah, and it's a relatively simple process. You just drive in here from the side at these, you know, moving workstations. They flick back and forth. This is a part of the mechanics of the farm. And then you have them in here. Just break the minecart, close the door, and now we do the next bit here. Just cannot forget to open the trapdoor before you push a new villager in. And that's about it. And yeah, need to keep on doing that for a little while here. And then we're almost good to go. Need to do a little bit over in the nether. See where the portals of the farm connect to. But I have an idea already and it should be fine. We will see. Yeah, so let me finish this here. And I'll get back to you when I made some more progress. But it's going fine. This is a really good build. Really, really, really nice design. Alright, all the villages are in. Nice, nice. And yeah, another 12 hours or so passed. I've been starting with the pixel art, Mural style. We're gonna put over there, and yeah, looking at it, you can gauge. This is just the outer brims. Tomatoes are on there. Yeah, yeah. And now you can probably guess, yeah, what artwork we are transferring here. It's the actual thumbnail again, and this one is, yeah, way more detailed. So zooming out, you can see things, you know, flowing together with all these different colors we've been using. Holy moly. Yeah, that's definitely a tedious process, man. I tell you, look at that. Here you see some of the color combinations. You know, and all these blocks facing outward. So I have to have helper blocks behind and so on. Yeah. I mean, look at the variants. Muddy mangrove roots. I wanted to try to see, you know, what happens if you really pick all the insane blocks for shading and whatnot. I mean, here there's like chiseled redstone blocks, like, you know, and then this random bamboo block in here somewhere. Glazed terracottas in all kinds of variants. Yeah, pretty crazy. I did this side too because kind of left and right side of the main picture kind of contained the same color palette a little bit. So I did first this side and then building up this side. It worked out all right, but yeah, the inventory management is an absolute disaster. It's brutal. And now I will start building up the middle bit a little bit and see how that goes. I mean, there is one area here that is relatively similar. Then there's going to be lots of yellow on top. So yeah, but that's, yeah, the main color variance just comes now. This was kind of a limited color palette, although, you know, if you go closer, you immediately see there's like tons of different block variants in there. It's like, yeah, but zooming out, it really forms this nice look. And we're definitely getting there. But I'd say we can take a little break from all the building for now and yeah, do the first test run of our farm here. I mean, everything should be good to go. The only thing that is missing right now is Bad Omen, and then we can try to kick the farm off and see if it does what it's supposed to do. I probably should put most of my gear away then. Yeah, in case something goes wrong. I mean, there can be, you know, very many vexes. Very many vexes. So yeah, I'm gonna grab a shulker box and then we fly over to kind of behind, decked out. There is a outpost where I can for surely easily get Bad Omen. Let's grab a shulker and yeah, heading over there. Alright, right behind decked out here, there is a little bay and there is a pillager outpost. And people be coming here to get their Bad Omen. It's right here, right? Yep. Okay, let's see if we have a guy with a banner. Somebody killed something here. Is there one over there? No. All bannerless. Okay, and it spawned in a new one. Just gotta go straight up. That's the best way to despawn him. And get some new ones going. Alright, let's see. Come on. Give me some Bad Omen. Oh man. Is there one of you? Ah, good. Alright, we got the Bad Omen. Now let's get out of here. And back to the perimeter. Alright. Avoiding the spider farm. It has villagers. Alright, let's head down here. Alright. Yeah, we want to quickly sleep. And maybe put away some of our stuff we don't 100% need now. Okay, let's quickly sleep. Now let's see if it works. Fingers crossed. Alright, so we approach the farm from the front pretty much, like so. Okay, and the raid bar is loading, and then we go in here. And we hit once. That should make the raid bar go away. And now we check up here. Yep. And now we can start hitting. Alright. Let's wait and see. That was the first batch. Hopefully it'll take some time for such raid farms to power up, right? Ah, here we go. Now there's another raid incoming. And eventually we'll see a raid forming every second. Pretty much. Yeah. So, but so far so good. Seems like we're triggering more raid waves. Yeah. Okay. Ravagers are quickly dispatched. Alright. Nice, nice. Okay, this is looking good. This is looking good. Obviously, it always takes a little bit of time for farms like this to power up, right, and reach their maximum speed. Maybe 3-4 minutes. We should see pretty decent raids, but you already can see the raid bars popping up quite frequently there. We want to see one every second starting up newly. And yeah, it's already doing some decent cycles here. Alright, let's quickly check the item sorting. Yeah, that seems to be working fine as well. Classic Dragon Egg item sorter, right? What else would you use? Okay, yeah, things are happening here. Stuff is being sorted. Nice, nice. Alright, no vexes anywhere. That is also very good. That means everything is working as intended. And we will see the farm powering up more and more and more now. Nice. Beautiful. Ah. All the workstation shifters are working. Alright. So here, good thing we do, that's why this thing can be so compact, right? We always want to make sure we one-shot kill all the raid mobs there, and we do this by hitting this minecart in there, right? And then that extends the sweeping edge. It's the same trick like hitting a armor stand, for example, that is also used in certain farms. And we accelerate them down here, right? As soon as they spawn in, boof, they get hammered down by these slime blocks and accelerated, and therefore take a lot of damage when they land on the floor here. And therefore we can one-shot them every time. And therefore we can also prevent Vexes from spawning, right? Because, you know, Vexes cannot spawn if the guy that creates the Vex gets killed instantly, pretty much. And yeah, here we see the insane item flow a farm like that generates, obviously. And all is being nicely processed here. Would love to see that. Very nice. And yeah, looking at the raid bar now, I think we are approaching stable every 1 second a raid situation. So why are we not dying of lag here? Like, you know, remember when I introduced the raid farm design to the wider Minecraft community by building it for the first time on the Hermitcraft server in Season 6. By now it's a staple, everybody did it. Back then it was far out crazy tech, right? Insane lag was generated, the farms were super huge, and well, that's the technical development. One of the smart things that is done here in this design, right now you cannot see much, but there is a catalyst in there, right there, you can see it right above me. And yeah, most of the XP that gets dropped here gets instantly destroyed by the catalyst. The catalyst just, you know, absorbs the XP and then tries to spread skulk. But the XP, of course, is a huge lag creator, lots of entities. And here, of course, right, we also want to process the items that are around here very fast. Like short route of traveling and burning up. In case, you know, I linked the block by block tutorial by Nash in the video description in case you want to attempt to build this farm too. It doesn't include the shulker loader array, right? So, and also the way, yeah, the items are processed is kind of different. So you can have a look here, you can see I have the water going backwards. In the original design it flows forward, and somewhere here the items get dispensed. That's not so practical. Just flip the water stream around from the original design and then you can have your ice stream. It's the same thing here, water stream is just flipped around. And yeah, I'm using auto hitter at the moment, tweakaroo, right? Hitting it. You can also do it manually, of course, but every 1 second you want to hit this thing. So yeah, you prevent Vex from spawning. So pretty much as fast as you can every second. So yeah, you can hit faster, but you know, this is the only, let's say, that's reliable. Anything else requires bots if you want to reliably do it faster. But yeah, this is, you can run it in single player, you can run it on your server, and you know, you can see it's not killing the server at all, but outputting insane amounts of items. And yeah, if you want to do what I have here is just simple shulker loaders. You know, when those are full, boof, new shulker. So 17,000 per stuff we want to gather. So 17,000 of glowstone, 17,000 of redstone. That means a hopper can suck up items at a speed of 8,000 per hour. So yeah, you need 2. If you have 17,000, something like that, around 2. So yeah, that's it. And then that's fast enough. I mean, if you really want to get everything, but you know that the farm, it takes a while for the farm to really perform at peak. So yeah, with our 2 filters here per item, so those 2 are for the redstone, those 2 are for the glowstone, those 2 are at the moment for emeralds. You know, I don't even know if I need that many emeralds. Pretty much at some point I probably disable the emerald filtering as well. Just burn them away. It's a waste of shulker boxes having like 1 million emeralds. Like what the heck do you want to do with so many? So yeah, but as of now, I would say this raid farm is doing what it's supposed to do. Huh. It's nicely running. Wow. Yeah, and I would say now we're definitely at capacity speed. As you can see, consistently on top with the raid bar, every second another raid triggers. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, and in case you wonder what happens to the Ravagers, of course, they quickly get sent to the nether here instantly through that portal with their riders. And down there, they just spawn in an area, which is actually the chunk loading portal of the Wither reactor here. Yeah, indeed. And there they just, you know, burn in the fire that they cannot escape. But yeah, one thing you cannot do with this farm though, you know, once you started it, you better keep on hitting. Because if you hit slower now, and you not make sure to kill all these bulk mobs that are dropping down here, you will have Vex Mania around you. So yeah, you want to keep it up and going and keep on hitting. If you want to turn it off, you just simply stop hitting and leave the farm and despawn all the baddies. But for now, I think I'm gonna run it a little bit longer. So far, so good. No items building up somewhere. We have a really good flow now. Yeah. Is the raid sound still server wide? Don't even know. It was at some point. I don't know if it is, but if it is, well, everybody's getting a nice background sound at the moment. But yeah, people are busy with their side series at the moment. So there's that. Nobody will hear me scream into the void, I guess. Alright, I'll keep on going here. Alright, it's 2-3 minutes later now, and you can nicely see the top right icon, how it consistently flashes every second pretty much. Beam, 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 raid, raid, another raid, another raid, another raid. Every time we get bad omen, it immediately dissipates when we trigger another raid, right? So yeah. Nice, nice. Okay, I think I'm satisfied with this test. This machine is working, and now we want to turn it off. So we stop hitting, and that yeah, will suffocate most of the mobs down here, and for all the stuff that is up in there. So if you stop hitting, you know, all the mobs that sit down there just get squeezed from the side and quickly dispatched. So it's safe. The only thing you should not do is when the first raid spawns in after you trigger the farm, not start hitting in time, because the Vex can be there rather quickly. And yeah, we're hero of the village right now, because yeah, we did it. We saved the village. Is this guy having a hard time sleeping? Okay, and now let's head back and see if maybe our one of the Schalke boxes is full already. Oh, yeah, up there. This guy remained. Alright, yeah, let's try to despawn him, and then we check on the loot. But yeah, judging by my inventory, it should be alright. Alright, everybody gone. And yeah, let's check here real quick. I'm assuming we might have some, yeah, we already have some emeralds in there. Yeah, I'm really not sure how many of those I want to get. I don't think we got redstone and glowstone yet. But yeah, tossed some out. We should be all good though. Nice, nice. Nice. We ran it for like 10 minutes, not even for like 5 minutes or something. Just to make sure everything works fine. Okay, we already hit the redstone filter here, so we're sorting out redstone. This though, I set with one item just to see. Yeah, we didn't reach maximum capacity yet. Like, otherwise, you know, we would see some redstone in here. Glowstone though? Okay, glowstone came in a bit more frequently. Although it should be the same. Yeah, you know. Okay, emeralds for sure. So with farms like that, obviously we need to run it like over a longer period of time, right? The redstone and stuff in raid farms comes from the witches. And the witches don't spawn with the first waves. They spawn a little bit later. So, you know, you run the farm for some time and then the numbers will even out. But I'm pretty pleased with this. This works fine. Nothing broke. Nothing exploded. We survived. Chilling in there, and it looked very stable and very lag friendly. That was one of the big concerns as well, right? If you want to run these high efficiency farms, they gotta be lag friendly. But yeah, this one sure did a good job. So now I can go back to Tweakeroo, by the way, and yeah, disable these boss bars. I've been doing that since we had the Wither reactor, right, with the 4 Withers sitting in here. Just need to make sure I see the raid bars as well to make sure the farm is working well. But it sure does. Beautiful. And yeah, now I think we can turn our attention back to some more creative building and keep on pushing here with this pixel art. The deciding part obviously sits here in the middle. And yeah, this will be another many hours of grinding. So many materials, that's for sure. Let's clear our inventory. We cannot have any unnecessary garbo. Alright, yeah, let's go back to some pixel arting. Oh my god. The irony, guys, I just broke the server so badly. Oh my god. Thank god I'm up, I could save the day. Oh my god. Okay, you won't believe this, right? I don't know how long this season is running now, but for the time being, we did the most crazy machines and things, you know, and we never really broke the server badly. We could always somehow, you know, do it. But now I'm building here, right? Working on the Mural thing. Wait, that's amazing. So I'm building, and you know, everything felt good when I was building this, and then I was building this, and then I was thinking, since I started working here on the middle, like, what was going on? What is rendering? What am I loading? I could feel lag spikes. Things were weird. And all of a sudden, I want to fly, and I cannot take off anymore. It's like, huh? What's going on? I don't understand it. It's like, what? Poof. Disconnected. And I see, wanna reconnect Java, internal exception, blah, 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 server crash. I contact May School, immediately say, hey, what's going on? Server went down. Something is going on. I was like, I don't know. Looks normal. Oh, no. Doesn't look too normal. 18,000 Wither skulls? Doc, what are you doing? It's like, what? I'm not doing anything. I'm building a pixel art. I'm not doing anything. Why are there skulls? We panic, right? And you won't believe it. Now comes the most crazy thing. Okay, let me quickly try again. Oh yeah, 524 Wither skulls just killed. Good that I'm up. Oh my god. I had to use this command here. Alright, killing all the Wither skulls in a radius of 500 around me. So what happens is, when I'm hanging out here and building, and I'm spending hours and hours and hours here, I'm here for like, I don't know, today alone over 10 hours again. So turns out the Wither skull over there is perfectly partially loaded, the Wither reactor. So the Withers keep on firing, but the Wither skulls don't make it to the Wither skull destroyers. Yep, at the moment none. So if I'm in a certain spot a little bit over there, the Wither reactor fires on all cylinders, but the Wither skulls don't make it to the Wither skull destroyers. So what happened was, we had 3 blobs of, you know, over 6,000 Wither skulls each sitting right there in mid-air, and every time I moved over here, I loaded, unloaded, loaded, unloaded, and we kept on building entities like absolute mad. Like normally here there's like 12, 10, 14 Wither skulls in mid-air flying around. That's about it. It's not dangerous, but yeah, me being there at the thing pretty much partially loads it and almost completely destroyed the server. Thank God. You know what I did then, I lowered my render distance to like 6 and slowly inched my way forward and constantly using the command, slowly but surely chopping away, being able to delete. And at one time I got like 15,000 skulls at once. Oh my god. So okay, that means for the time being, while I keep on working here, I constantly have to double check and use the kill Wither skulls command. What? This is so insane. Okay, let me. Yeah, now we're still normal. Let's see if we find the sweet spot. Like, so I was working mostly over there. Let's see if we. Aha! Here we go. 17, okay, so yeah, there's the sweet spot, and then the entities will not be destroyed and keep on building up. 35, yeah, oh my god. Okay, this is actually a real problem. Wow. Okay. So, gotta keep an eye out on the server performance, check the entity counter, and keep on deleting, and then just grind away here, I guess. Oh my god. Absolute madness. This is crazy. Wait, what's happening now? 59. 12. Okay, now we're cool again. 5. 10. Okay, now, so going back and forth is the issue. Yeah, and I'm going over there. Oh my god. I was trying to build efficiently. As you can see, right? As I mentioned before, I started with these auto bits before. So just, I don't have to have like a million different blocks in my inventory. But still, it's absolutely gnarly. Here I worked my way up to another more, yeah, monochrome area that has similar blocks and not too many. But look at this bit down here. I mean... Random cherry block, dead corals. I mean, yeah, absolutely crazy. It takes a long time. Let's do another check on the entities. 216, okay. Wow. Okay, it's exactly in the sweet spot. I can't believe it. Like when I'm hanging out over here. Now, is this a... no, this should be fully loaded, right? There should be no problem here. 17, 10. Yeah. It's just literally this, this area, this And then the skulls are exactly lazy chunk loaded. Wow. That is, I can't believe it. This is so crazy. We do all this insane stuff and we destroy the server by making pixel art. Wow. Well, I didn't see that coming. Holy crap. The old meets the new. Quite poetic. You know, holy moly. Okay. I mean, yeah, this thing is next level, but it almost killed me. Alright, I'm telling you guys, this sleeve will haunt me in my nightmares and dreams. Look at the block variants, and then all over the place. I mean, the top was not that bad anymore, but this sleeve and the other sleeve, oh my god. I even had to go in and, you know, have some mushroom blocks, and there was mushroom block texture with, yeah, like, it's absolutely mad, but it looks fantastic. Here, look, like here, where was it? There was here, for example. Right, so mushroom block texture, so I had to place blocks in front, so that was an extra block to place. And then for all the positioning of the blocks, there need to be blocks behind like this to place the blocks against, so they face the correct direction. And that led to an insane amount of mob spawning behind the mural, and I constantly got creepered like 3-4 times, until I then decided, okay, then I need to place the helper block, and then remove it again, like in this case here. Oh my god, this took way too long. I don't even know how long, but it's like 2 days later now, pretty much, since the wither skull incident. I just kept on plugging away, and yeah, eventually it was done. But yeah, that's definitely the maximum level of detail we can go, and I don't want to do such a high detail level anytime soon again. That's just nuts. Like, it was very tedious. Like, it looks amazing, don't get me wrong, especially now during the night hours, right? Absolutely crazy with the hue and the glow in the eye. I mean, you know, I was staring at it again for like what felt an hour. It was like, man, I don't know. One thing's for sure, you know, we have a nice comparison this episode. We did a nice technical build, and it was a nice process going into this too. It's not like, hey, here's the design. Behind the scenes talks, pushing things along, people getting motivated because they feel, oh, okay, yeah, let's improve raid farming a bit and so on, right? There's a long process too, and then eventually the design is there. A lot of people put work in, and then I have to build it, and then it's very, very satisfying when you just chill, you know, and watch the item stream. Oh, I took out the comparators here for the emeralds, by the way. We don't need to store up emeralds galore. Don't want to waste shulker boxes on that, you know. And it's done, put the villagers in, and it's so satisfying when the whole thing is working. Here, workstations switching around, it's just crisp and everything is clicking, beautiful. So here with this pixel art, kind of the same. That's why I guess builders and technical Minecraft players are not so far apart in the end when it comes to mindset, right? Because this, of course, then also was extremely satisfying to look at when it's done. I don't know what I prefer. Probably the technical builds, because let's face it, this was less tedious, way less tedious to make than this. I respect builders who do this all the time, go on that detail level. I mean, you know, our other mural back there looks fantastic too. It's all about perspective and looking at it. But I wanted to see what happens if I really try to go for a crazy block palette. And also, I want to blame Jeromus a little bit. He was like, come on, man, you can do that. It's like, okay, I'll try it. You challenge me. I'll show you. But yeah, I mean, yeah, we're not doing this again. To this degree, somewhere in the middle ground is probably the truth. Like, although, I mean, this is already also very, very detailed. I mean, it looks fantastic. It's just a different style, right? Lore-wise, probably this was a bit of an earlier depiction, right? And then eventually the civilization here kept on thriving, like we mentioned last time. And this is probably around peak time of the ancient civilization here, where they really mastered their pixel art skills as well, and created amazing art. It's often a sign of a thriving society if art and crafts and so on is developing in on a high level. So yeah, looks fantastic. Thank you again for your amazing fan art, right? Artists out there, I love you. Without you, of course, this would not be possible. I hope I do you justice by also putting in a lot of work. I know, as I said, art is definitely something that takes grind, and yeah, that thing we grinded out. But bro, this sleeve, this will haunt me. I learned my lesson. Even the goat has to accept some limits, and this is probably too much. At least when you think about, larger scale going over here, like we need to be somewhere in the ballpark of this detail level to do this depiction here. Like this is too much. Like if I would have to do that like 3 times or 4 times almost bigger on this side here, it'll take months. And of course, this was also only possible with Lightmedica. I'm not trying to pretend here this, I just, looked at the picture and made it. Nah. Without Lightmedica, it's of course also possible, but I would estimate it would have taken me a month or so. Like, honestly. Like, with Lightmedica, you can of course streamline a process like this like crazy, but still, I mean, the grind was real. Hours and hours upon placing blocks. There's no way around it. Blocks need to be placed. But yeah, having a Lightmedica of this, or a schematic of this thing, and then being able to check and go layer by layer, yeah, I mean, like, no way you can do it in another way. So I looked more into the Wither Skull incident, and it was absolutely insane. We have Grafana going on, I think it's called. It's a server monitoring tool, normally not really used for Minecraft, but we are high tech on the Hermitcraft server. And yeah, here's some of the graphics. You can see, like, I think May School told me we peaked at 25,000 skulls or something. And you can nicely see how it's building up, the amount of entities here on the graph. And so it's really crazy. Like, normally what happens here, right? And it's normally not a problem. I was aware of this situation, that this could happen, but not to this scale. And I was totally not thinking about it while working over there. So the skulls, if, let's say, only up to here the farm is loaded and this is a lazy chunks, right? The skulls would sit here, and here we load this, the skulls fly over, and they would just sit here and be in midair, but they will preserve their momentum, right? So we would have 3 balls, because we have 3 different heads shooting off a giant accumulation of Wither Skulls, and they all would be in the exact same location, at least most of them, right? So then what would happen is, when the player, for example, I here, come back in, and there's like 300 skulls accumulated, no problem. They just, get loaded, pick up their momentum again, and make their way into the skull destroyers. And those can handle like a few hundred at once, the explosions. But now you can see back here, it's a bit dark, but here is a hole. Here's a blast hole. So there was an explosion going on that was so strong that it did some damage. And yeah, so what happens now if you have 1,000 skulls and I reload the thing? Well, it might fly over again. But we already are reaching an entity number that is pretty high, and that could cause some lag. Also, not only on the client, also at some point for the server. 1,000 is not a problem yet, right? Really, for the server. But what happens if there's 20,000? So I come over, load this thing in, and then instantly we load 20,000 entities in that all have information about movement and blah, blah, blah. And that, of course, makes it, move super slow or not moving at all, or the server just cannot handle all the packets, would crash. And that is exactly what happened here. And it's pretty ironic to me, for real, that creating this pixel art and being in the perfect spot caused this issue. I mean, now while I was doing the pixel art, I just made sure I didn't even have to use the commands again. Just made sure regularly fly over there and load the area. So somewhere around here is the butter zone, right? Can be troublesome if you hang out there too long, let the skulls build up. I'm a little bit concerned, you know, with Scabland being right there. We might need some safety measures. We might need some safety measures. We really do. Yeah, we might need some safety measures here. Okay. Most of the mobs there died. Some witches can survive. Right, and yeah, now let's just fly away and despawn. Yeah, safety measures would be, you know, a chunk loader there and keep the skulls there permanently loaded just to make sure they cannot get stuck in lazy chunks again. But yeah, pretty crazy event. Broke the server like as badly as I never could even try if I wanted to. Wow. Oh yeah, and I don't know if you saw that already. Obviously, because we were spending so much time here, right? All the copper here aged, pretty much. We've been spending like, I don't know, 30 hours working on this thing. It even has melons. Just want to point that out. Melons. Yeah, do you see something up there, maybe? That is a consistent pattern, like smileys on my goat symbols. Yeah, yep. It's going all the way over there. I cleared this out. I realized at some point, wait, this is weird. That's a crazy coincidence that all these look the same. Yeah, you know, there is no coincidences on the Hermitcraft server. Somebody pranked me, man. Those guys here are waxed. Yeah. Somebody was waxing smileys on here, and I have this here. I cleared it here already, but they had this pattern, these, and then here I cleared it too. But yeah, these four and then the smiley, these four and then yeah the smiley. I partially cleared it here. I don't know who did that and when they did that, but kudos to you. I was going mad. I was like, what? This is crazy. Wait, and then I was thinking maybe there's something, you know, to the code. I saw the Matrix, man. You know, building this sleeve, watching Alone. This it's a survival series. I watched it on Netflix, and you know, while I was building the sleeve, there was this crazy dude that was hunting a musk ox, and he stabbed the musk ox. Literally stabbed it. It's like, what? Crazy hunt. And yeah, then I see these smiles emerge, and I was like, what is going on? I'm starting to lose my mind. Yeah, somebody, I don't know who did it, but kudos to you. If you know who did it, please snitch. Would be much appreciated, because now, and they actually took time, man. I have to go in here and unwax all of those. Oh, but that's not gonna happen today. That is for sure. Let's have a quick check up and what we got from our little session here. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's also nice, persistent, right? This glowstone is a little bit more, so hopefully it will even out. Like this, I ran it now another like half hour, maybe 20 minutes or so tops, if even the farm. Yeah, 20 minutes maybe tops. A day and half a day and a night. So yeah, I think though it's all good. We have no problems. Have the beacons up now too to give us region effect, and yeah, we have this amazing pixel art. Absolutely stunning. Let's fly in one more time from this side quickly. Just want to see the effect. I increased my render distance also slightly, so we have the full perimeter loaded almost. Yeah. Dang. I mean, that looks very, very nice. Love the eye. Yeah, man. Worth it. I need to keep telling myself that, otherwise I will lose motivation to, this is definitely pushing it. But man, the fan art is so great, and then you don't wanna, you wanna do it justice. You guys need to start making not so good fan art anymore, please. Yes. No, just kidding. Please keep them coming. We have a few spots to fill. We still have a few spots to fill. Man, flying in on the perimeter definitely hits differently now. Oh man. Yeah. Coming in again during nighttime. Wow. So yeah, I guess, guys, it's time to wrap up the episode of today. It took a bit longer. I was hoping maybe I could hammer it out for Friday, despite birthday of Karen, but yeah, this was a way too long process. And then I thought, I mean, you don't want to rush yourself. You also want to have fun doing this, right? It's not only about content. And yeah, so we're 1 day later, and I have other news for you as well for the coming week. I am gone visiting family for 4 days next week, and I am pretty certain that I might not be able to get an episode up and running for the next Friday then. We will have to skip that, but maybe I'll do, because I have a few days time at the beginning of the week, and Decked Out should be opening, and maybe I'll just get an episode out that is very Decked Out heavy. We do a bunch of Decked Out runs, and well, at least something, right? Might not be able to put in insane amounts of work like this next week, that's for sure. So just so you know, I'm trying my best. But I know you guys understand if there's also some real life stuff. I'm not a company, as a movie production company, right? I'm just this one guy trying to make videos. That's it. And talking about one guy trying to make videos, of course, I appreciate your comments a lot. And it looks like YouTube did a crazy change, and I wonder if it's already implemented for you. So let's test it right now. They have this new feature, and the video here is analyzed of what you say, and amongst things that are getting analyzed is if I say subscribe, like, or I have to say like and subscribe, like the video, subscribe to my channel. So according to news post by YouTube, this should have caused your like and subscribe buttons flashing up in your YouTube mobile app. Let me know if that actually worked. Let's try it again. Like the video, subscribe. Yeah, but also do that. Not, like and subscribe, like and subscribe. You know how it works. Let's see if it works. I mean, I wanna see myself, but I don't know if I can see it on my own channel. Well, we'll see. Let's see if it works. Anyways, comment of the week here. Pretty interesting one by Sarta. They say, Doc, have you thought about leaving something to credit the artist that would be present in the world download? Maybe something as simple as a sign would be nice. Would love to see their names while exploring the world. Great idea. I wanted to do that anyways, and why not do it now? Let's put some signs there. I was wondering maybe if I find the time to do so, we could, in some of the houses here have a little book or shrine that says, hey, this art was created by this and this person, and so on. That could work, but for now, I guess we'll put where we need to sign it somewhere. I think, yeah, it needs to be. You know what? I'm gonna remove this button here, and instead we're gonna put the sign. That's a good spot. Lower right is normally where you sign art. Lower left, some people lower left, lower right. I don't know. We go art by, and that was by Sproxide. Yeah, nice. And then we do boom, and we do boom. Yeah, that stands out. Cool. And we do the same thing over there. That was King the Guest who created this amazing art piece. Yes, okay, yeah, let's put it, we need to, yeah, we can put it here. We could probably put it in the left corner, right there. It's a little bit different layout, but I think, yeah, this works as well. You can put it here. Okay, then we do art by King the Guest. Haha. Ooh. Let's fix that real quick. King the Guest. Bam. Beautiful. Blip. Blop. Yes. Nice and visible. You know, and we can literally put that into the lore, right? I mean, when I found this here, I did, of course, research about my ancestors here, and we found out some names of the people that worked here. So, King the Guest, that was the name of one of the old people here, and obviously Sproxide too. They created these art pieces back several millennia ago. Yeah, I love that. So yeah, like and subscribe. Did we blink? See you soon. Thank you so much for all your support. I hope you find some time watching this episode too, amongst all the side series coming out, Last Life and you name it. Alright. See ya.